protest in Tuschen, Guyana, as a body of missing 11-year-old Adrianna Younge is found. A tragic and deeply disturbing development out of Guyana, where the body of an 11-year-old Adrianna Younge was discovered in the pool of the Doubleday Hotel under alarming circumstances. Authorities have now confirmed visible marks of violence on the young girl's face and body, igniting widespread outrage and painful echoes of a similar incident over a decade ago. Adrianna had been reported missing since Wednesday afternoon after accompanying her grandmother and relatives to the hotel. A police search launched shortly after yielded no results, but in a chilling twist, her body was found early Thursday morning floating in the very pool that was previously searched. Family members and eyewitnesses insist that her body was not there during the initial sweep, which sparked intense speculation that Adrianna may have been moved post-mortem in an apparent attempt to stage the scene.
Normally, you ain't got to check if there's a body in this pool. You could see it because the pool is clear, right? So, obviously the young lady, the 11-year-old who has gone missing from this place is not in this pool, right? So I walking around, I look in, I talk to management before I talk to the mother and the father to make sure I have an inclusive story. Everybody knows what's going on, why it's going on and so on, right? So you got the pool here. The pool water looks clear to some extent, but still, if I don't know the depth of this pool. So if you go, that is saying 8 feet, that is saying 6, 7.
Medical officials noted visible bruises and swelling, prompting fears that the child may have been assaulted before her death. By mid-morning Thursday, grief turned to fury as protesters filled the streets of Tuschen, lighting tires and debris in a dramatic call for justice. The unrest quickly escalated, with some demonstrators storming the hotel and setting parts of it ablaze. Online videos show flames and thick smoke rising into the sky, equaled by rising chants of "Justice for Adrianna." The community's anger is compounded by the painful memories of a similar case back in 2012, when a young mechanic was found dead in the same pool at the Doubleday Hotel. Though charges were initially brought, the case fell apart and both suspects were released. Many now fear that history is indeed repeating itself and they demand accountability. President of Guyana, Irfad Ali, has intervened directly, offering condolences to Adrianna's family and ordering a full-scale investigation. Specialized units and sniffer dogs have been deployed, and surveillance footage from nearby businesses is under review. Minister of Human Services Vindaya Persad visited the grieving family on site and assured the public of the government's commitment to transparency and justice. Meanwhile, calls are growing for a full review of the Doubleday Hotel's operations and a possible reopening of cold cases that are tied to the property. A post-mortem examination is expected in the coming days to determine Adrianna's exact cause of death. Authorities are urging anyone with information to come forward. This is indeed a developing story, and we will continue to follow it closely. Stay with us for updates.
And we understand that an independent autopsy has been ordered by the government. As we know, police in riot gear and other heavily armed police are at the other end. We see the fire officers are now approaching, making an attempt to making an attempt to extinguish a blaze. The truck that was set on fire.
Jack like few money could save you. Man, this is what we pre dog. Violence. Selling the no bot. Rap. Rap for the girl over there, bro. Rap for sure over there, dog. Rap for the girl over there, bro. Rap for the girl over there, dog. See people outside here.
Right in there, enough more happen. Right in there. People get picking up bearings and stuff and can. Posting a two lie. What was that for the social media? One time the girl magistrate, one time the lad, see, very people picnic and now you say the people picnic where you can.